Hey, good day, good afternoon, and wherever you are in the world. My name is Marcel Hyde, channel Marcel Mindset.
One, two, three, four.
I want to remind you guys, please hit that subscribe button below, hit that notification bell, because these are episodes that you don't want to miss out on. For those of you out there, if you're lacking in faith, you're lacking in hope, God is there for you. God is willing to guide you and lead you and direct you. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, and wherever you are in the world. Welcome to another episode of Marcel Mindset TV. This is episode 6. This is a very special episode. I brought a close friend of mine on the show today, and she's going to bring nothing but value to you guys. So remember, please hit that like button below. We want to get this worldwide. We want to get this spread. Subscribe to the channel because these are episodes that you do not want to miss out on. All right? And hit that notification bell because when a video comes in, boom, it goes right into your email and then you have access to watch it right away. So today on the show, we have a very, very special guest. Hey, I feel like I'm still asleep. I had to wake up early because she's over in another country right now competing. So I'd like to introduce to the show Chioma Ogbonna. How you doing, Chioma?
Guys, I'm good. You?
Good. And bear with us, because Chioma's in another country. She's in Nigeria. Her audio may go in and out, guys, but you'll understand what she's saying. Just pay attention. All right. So, Chioma, thank you again for coming on the show. I really appreciate that. I know you are extremely busy. You're competing. So, for the audience out there, who is Chioma Ogbonna?
Well, Chioma Ogbonna is a business owner of Chioma's Bakery and Small Shops and founder of COCF, that helps cater for the needs of less privileged in communities across Africa. We believe that deserves access to an education, also a person who loves to inspire others, especially the youth and people laugh. If you really see me, Marcel will tell you I'm always trying to I hit serious moments. Chioma Ogbonna is a huge sci-fi nerd who loves watching movies, especially superhero movies, any Marvel movies. I'm super obsessed with it. And I love sweets. I'm like,
yeah, that's good. And so you said you're a business owner. So what are the current businesses, that you're in right now? And how did you start these? What made you kind of come up with the idea to let me just start this business?
well, the main business that I'm in is my baking business. So I have two businesses, my baking business and my cooking business, Chioma's Bakery and Small Shops and Niger Kitchen. So Chioma's Bakery really started in high school. It's something that I just fell in love with. I fell in love with baking. I fell in love with just seeing people's reactions when they see pastries that I made for them. It started in high school. We were called Cookie Girls, my teacher. And from there, I changed it to Chioma's Bakery and Small Shops. I'm very passionate about baking and just trying to help improve someone's day or make someone's day a little brighter with my pastries. And then I have Niger Kitchen. Niger Kitchen is a business that I mostly manage for my mom. So my mom is such an amazing cook. She's such an amazing cook. She specializes in Nigerian meals. And she's telling her for years, you need to start a business. You need to start a business for her. She started getting clients. All about trying to just be my own boss, trying to be my own person. Believe that you feel more satisfied when you are your own boss, when you work for yourself.
Right. So you're on that be your own boss. You're on that train right now, and you're creating that for yourself, and you've developed that over the years. Like you said, you started the business off in high school. So for the audience out there, you're never too young to start something. Don't wait till you're 40. Don't wait till you're 50. You know, Chioma started when she was high school, 18, 17 years old. So it's never too early to start something that you're passionate about. What kind of inspired you? Because the charity foundation is something that it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of hours, takes a lot of money, dedication. So what kind of inspired you to start a charity foundation? And what is your goal with this organization?
I believe that God gave me since I was born. I'm just so used to just giving back to others. And during the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, the poverty rates all over the world increased, especially in Africa. And I really wanted to do something to help give back to people in my community. I wanted to start off with at least my country, Nigeria. So I reached out to my aunt who lives in River State, Port Harcourt, Nigeria,
Right.
to let her know my idea and see how she can help me bring this foundation to life. So we decided Chioma Ogbonna Charity Foundation. Since then, we have been able to feed over 3,500 people a week Saturday, where we are handing out raw food to people on the street so that they're able to have a meal at the table for 1 week, so they're able to cook with that meal. We focus on doing our best to help reduce the rate of world hunger by feeding as many people as we can. Also focusing on sending children to school, because children are the future. We have been able to pay children's school tuitions and books for a whole entire year, and we hope to expand that. My foundation just started. It started in 2020. It's only been 2 years, and I'm just so grateful for the amount of lives that we're able to change with that. We also helped 14 families start a business, because we believe that, like the saying goes, give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man how to fish, he eats for a lifetime.
Wow.
We would help families and individuals have a source of income coming in, so they do not rely on foundations like ours to help them feed every day. With this income to feed their families and people around them struggling. So I hope to expand it. I hope that this foundation gets so big one day that we're able to open a food bank in Nigeria, the first food bank in Nigeria, where we can hand out food to less privileged individuals every single day. They can come in and get meals every single day. We're able to open up a school, a free school. It does not have a school that's free. It doesn't have a school, a really good school where people can attend, where children can attend and they don't have to pay for school tuition. I want to be able to do that. I don't want moms and dads who do not have money to send their children to school to tell their kids, hey, you're not allowed to go to school because we cannot afford it. I offer them that opportunity to send their kids to a good school for free because of this foundation. I want to be able to help other families start businesses as well. I just want to extend my foundation wherever God leads me, because it's not just my foundation itself, it's God. God is using me to help others, and I'm so privileged to be used by him as his vessel to help others. So whatever he says, wherever he wants me to go, I'm just gonna.
Wow, we got to get you on the pulpit and preach it, because that was inspirational. That was powerful. You brought that. Wow, good for you. And you're helping so many people. That's admirable what you're doing. And myself, I've donated to this organization, and just seeing people get help. You know, and we take things for granted over here. We're like, oh, $3 coffee is so expensive. But for them, that's a lot to people. That could change somebody's life.
It really is.
Right. So, I wasn't going to ask this, but like, how can we reach out to your organization? How can people donate? Like, donate today, guys. Donate today. Like, what's the easiest way to reach that organization?
The easiest way to reach out to donate is by messaging us on Instagram or emailing. So our Instagram for the foundation is _COCF @_COCF, and the email is COCF _@outlook.com. So you can reach out to donate if you want to just learn more, if you just want to learn about the foundation, or even volunteer if you're in Nigeria and you are willing to volunteer, if you just want to help out. We are always looking for people to help us reach out to different communities as well. We're back in Abuja right now, but I want to reach out to different communities that we're not able to reach out to just because I don't have enough resources.
That's fantastic. And what I'll do is I'll put all your information at the bottom of this channel so people have access to you. So thank you for that, Chioma. Extremely admirable. So, entrepreneurship, it's not an easy game to be in. The majority of people will probably go and work. So I want to know, what advice do you have, especially for women looking to become entrepreneurs? Because you're a female and you're in that entrepreneur space. So there's females out there with talent, whether it's eyelash, makeup, cooking, cleaning, whatever it is. Maybe it's car detailing, maybe it's whatever business is. Maybe it's a storefront, you know. What advice do you have for women that may be a little bit scared and not sure and want to take that leap of faith? And what advice do you have for those female entrepreneurs?
Well, the first advice I'll give you is believe in yourself. Believe in yourself before anyone else does. A lot of people will not believe in you. Even I won't say my parents, but I'll say like that they didn't believe in me, but they were worried. My dad and my uncles were really worried when I told them I want to be a pastry chef, and they're like, "Oh, you're a nurse." Most African girls are nurses or doctors.
Yeah.
Me when I was telling them in high school because they were just worried that I would not succeed. But I said, no, I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to take this risk, even if you believe in me, even if nobody else does. And powerful. I believed my bakery has expanded. My bakery, I've gotten, and my dad and my uncles now want to invest in my bakery, believe in me now. Just because I worked so hard, believe in me in the beginning, I'm going to prove to you why you should be. My philosophy in life is hard, but do not give up. It's not going to be easy. It's not. It's never going to be easy. No matter how weird in your business you started, even if you're on top, it's not easy. It's gonna be hard. Some days you're gonna want to give up. Some days you're gonna mess up. Some days you're gonna cry. Like you're gonna be like, why am I doing this? Why am I here? Why I'm a nurse? But have to keep fighting. Never give up. Pride is gonna knock you. It's gonna continuously knock you down. But you're gonna have to decide: am I gonna stay down, or am I pick myself? Nobody else believes in me. Then who? And if I don't believe in myself, then who's gonna believe in me?
Yes.
That's just what you need to do to start this business. No matter how little you have, you can start it with anything. A pack of cookies, already made cookies. $5 I spent. I started this business. No matter how much money you have, it's not about how much money you have. So just start off with whatever you can.
That's great, Chioma. You got to believe in yourself, and we can feel that you believe in yourself. You have this resilience. You know, it's coming in your speech. You have this conviction, and it's not going to be easy. Like you said, there's going to be challenges, but you got to keep going. You got to fight through that. So I really like that. And I hope the females out there, the women out there you could be an inspiration to them if they have this idea, but they're a little scared. Go for it. Chioma's doing it. You can do it too.
I tried again.
Yeah, 100%. Keep going, right? So on this channel, we want to talk a little bit about money because we know money is important. In the educational system, there's a lack of money education, right? So what we want to do is kind of give advice to maybe our younger audience, our Gen Zs, our millennials that are coming up, and they're next up. And we want to provide them with information about money and start to get them thinking about money. So for the younger audience out there, what advice do you have about money?
The advice I have about money is, okay, I know when we're in high school, we are taught to go to college, go to university, and we're pushed into it, even though we don't know, sometimes we don't know what we want to be. For example, my brother going into university or college just because he did not know what he wants to be and ended up racking up a lot of debts. I would say that if you do not know what you want to be in the future, do not let the pressure. Save your money. Just save.
Save your money.
When you're in high school, I got my first job when I was legal to get a job. I think it's 16. I was legal to get a job. Do not try to fit into society's norm of trying to look like you're rich or trying to fit into social media and trying to just impress people who really don't even care about you. Be yourself. That's how I was able to pay for my own school tuition. Is I took a year off school after to just work and save up money, so I'm able to pay for my school because I knew exactly what I wanted to do. But if you don't know what you want to do, take a year off, work until you figure it out. Two, that was one side. Two, you do not have to go to school. Like you don't. I to say like you don't have to, but you can go to trade school. You really don't have like school is not where you want to be at your hands-on person. Then you don't have to go to school. You can go to trade school. You can learn. You can you can do a lot of stuff. So don't let society tell you to school to succeed in life. You need a diploma to succeed. You don't need a diploma to succeed. Make sure that that's number two. And number three, even though I already said it, save a lot. Just make sure you save your money so then you are able to just not be in a lot of debt. at
Right.
such a young. I see a lot of people in a lot of debts at such a young age as 18, 19, just because they didn't save their money and they were just trying to just what their peers are doing. So they just rack up their credit cards and spend all their money,
Yep.
not exactly what you want to use it to do.
Right. I like that advice, guys. So save your money, because when you save your money, the money there gives you opportunities whether to invest in something, invest in yourself. If you want to move, you have that flexibility. Save your money. You know, no one cares if you have the latest shirt, Christian Dior shirt, or Gucci shirt, or latest shoes. That's not important. What's important is you're saving your money, so you have the money there so you can invest the money for your future. So, Chioma, thank you so much for that advice. I'd like to transition a little bit into life. You know, we live this life and we have our challenges and we all are on our own journey. I'm on my journey, you're on your path. So along your journey, along your path, what are some things that you've learned that you could share with our audience? Some life lessons that have helped you today?
Life lessons that help me, I will go back to what I said to help inspire women is never giving up.
Yep.
Up on myself. Always believing in God, always trusting God, no matter what. Just always trusting God and putting God first in everything you do. Before I step into a new adventure in my life, I pray, because with all things are possible. And then I surround myself with amazing, positive people in my life, like you, who inspire me, who motivate me, and me more than I believed in myself. If I did not have the kind of friends that I have today, I would not be in Nigeria right now competing to be the next Miss Universe Nigeria. I would not have believed in myself because I didn't. My friends believed in me and saw something that I did not see in myself.
Right.
That's what has really helped mold me into who I am today, is believing in myself, trusting God, and having amazing people in my life.
Wow. So you got to believe in yourself, you got to trust in God, and you got to surround yourself with the right group of people, because they're going to influence you, how you feel, the actions you take. You are like the people you surround yourself with. So I want you guys to remember that. So you did leak, you dropped it. The most beautiful women in Nigeria competing right now. You know, we were waiting to get there, but you got there. So my question to you is, what is it like competing in Nigeria for the most beautiful girl in the country? What's it been like? And congratulations for that for competing for that.
Thank you. It's been I'll start with fun. It's been fun, it's been exciting, but it's been a lot of work that I have been preparing for since 2019.
Right.
I competed for Canada. And after the competition, I placed first runner up, and one of my closest friends' sisters won. And after that competition, I said, I want to be Miss Universe. And that was in 2018. I want to be Miss Universe. And I worked so hard. I thought 2019 was my year, but when I say trust God, God made me wait almost 4 years now to compete, to prepare me to compete for Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria. That's why God's timing is the best. Has been a lot of work. I have worked on myself. I know Marcel, I am not the same person that he met in 2017. I think also
you evolved.
I evolved. God helped shape me.
Yeah.
I became I know exactly why I'm doing this. I just don't want to be Miss Universe. I know that impact I want to use. If I had the opportunity of being the next Miss Universe, I have worked on myself. I have fell in love with myself. My self-esteem has just increased because of that. And I believe that that's what the organization has seen when I went to go audition to be one of the finalists for the Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria. And I believe they see how confident I am. They see how much that I am just so passionate about becoming the next Miss Universe Nigeria. And I pray on October 21st, because that's the show, that I do win Miss Universe Nigeria. I don't want to be the most beautiful girl in Nigeria. I want to be first runner up Miss Universe Nigeria.
Yeah.
That universe crown, because I know that with that title, God will use me to impact a lot of lives, to continue the work my foundation has already started.
That's good. Well, we wish you the best of luck here on Marcel Mindset TV. And we know that you are going to be the one. All right. So keep working towards that. So great, great work, Chioma. So, obviously, during this process, you're learning a lot about yourself. So what are some things that you've learned about yourself while competing for this title?
I'm very resilient.
Yeah.
I am resilient. That's something I learned. I did not give up. 2020 was such a hard year for me. It was really hard. And I believe it was hard for a lot of people. And in that moment, I almost gave up. I don't think I even saw Miss Universe in my sight. I was so excited about Miss Universe from 2019, but 2020 a lot of things happened and I was like, I can't do this. I don't think I can even compete for a pageant. I have too much things going on. But then 2021 hit and I said, you know what? I don't care what's going on in my life. I have a dream, I have a passion, and God is calling me to do this. And it's just something that's been in my mind constantly. That's like, you need to compete. You need to go to Nigeria. You need to compete to be to compete for the most beautiful girl in Nigeria. And just through that journey since 2019 till now, I have just seen how resilient I am of not giving up no matter what the situation is. And I also learned how confident I am. My confidence was not that high when I was doing Miss Africa Canada 2018. That was my first pageant. But since 2018 till now, my confidence has just skyrocketed, and everyone is it, how confident I am, how resilient I am, how ready I am.
That's great. You put the work in and it's showing today. You're not the same person that you were 3 years ago. And that's because you decided, I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to become better. I'm going to do what it takes to get to that next level. All right. So I know you dropped God in this, and I believe in God. And I'm inspired because you've said God so many times, and it's making me want to just open my Bible and read it right now and pray and, and just thank God, because for me right now, because of God, I'm here. I'm able to express myself. I'm able to create a podcast, and this is inspired by God. So I want my audience to know that. So how has faith helped you in life and in your business and believing in God?
Faith is... oh my God, believing in God is so amazing. I feel like every Christian who understands the feeling, it's hard to explain it. It's so hard to explain it. I have grown so much closer to God since 2019 when I joined Elevation Church. Thanks again, Marcel. He's the one who hooked me up to Elevation Church. So much in my faith, in my trust. God has been there for me through my entire life. Right. And I could learn before my faith was so strong to just know that this was God. This was all God that's just been pushing me and molding me into the woman that I am today. I trusted God with my business. He helped it expand. During COVID-19 pandemic, when every business was shut down, and even I had to start working from home because I used to work at RBC, but I was also baking on and a lot of people were not getting we're not getting orders, and a lot of businesses shut down. My business was thriving in 2020, the heat of the pandemic. My business was thriving. God, it was just God. It was God. While things were shut down, people were not allowed to leave their house. I was leaving my house to go getting orders every single week. I was so busy during the COVID-19 pandemic because of my business, because I did not give up on myself and I did not give up on God. Wow. And then onto this pageant, like I said, it was just God. Seriously, 2020 was so hard. 2020 was such a really hard year for me, but God just kept me. If not for God, I don't think I'll be here right now. If not for His mercy, I don't think I will be here right now. That's why I'm saying that God is just that's why I'm like, guys, pray to God before you start anything in your journey. And I prayed to God before I started this journey. I had a whole prayer session with my team, and we prayed before I even applied, before I started doing the video, before anything, because I believe that when two or more got us together, God is there. Amen. Right? So and before the competition starts, I'm going to have a next prayer session before camp starts with everyone, because I believe that God is my number one and my rock.
I love that. Okay, we're praying for you over here too, because God is powerful. God is moving things in your life. So audience, people, if you are lacking that faith, that hope, turn to God. He will guide you. He will lead you. He will direct you. He will mold you. He will shape your life. You know, your back is turned, turn yourself to God and let him lead you, because you could see that God is leading your life and he is changing things in your life for the good. All
Not
right.
gonna change. Some things are still gonna happen. Being a
Regardless,
Christian doesn't mean that everything's gonna work perfect in your life.
never
No,
does.
it just means have the faith to continuously keep trusting God when things are not working in your life.
Exactly. I love that. I love that, Chioma. Thank you so much. And, kind of, you said so much and you've added so much value, and I could just feel that you're going to inspire the world. I feel like God has something massive, on your path. So I want you to hold that. So we're kind of coming to the end of the show. We're going to wrap up the show here. And this is Marcel Mindset TV. So mindset is something that I'm passionate about. Mindset is something I love. Mindset is everything to me. So for you, how do you keep a strong mindset? And how can someone develop a strong mindset?
For me to keep a strong mindset, I had to first learn how to love myself. Every single part of myself that I did not like, I had to just learn how to just always look in the mirror. What I did was just when I wake up in the morning, I just looked in the mirror and said, "You're beautiful. You're beautiful." Every single day, you are beautiful. I just said positive affirmations to myself, and that really started the journey of my mindset. Then I surrounded myself with positive people in my life, got rid of the negativity in my life, and just surround myself with positive people who reminded me of who I am, who motivated me, who always just loved me and just said positive things to me just because they are my friends, just because they love me and they believe in me. And then I always just trusted God. I always just trusted God and just believed that He created me the way that He created me. He created me in His image. So I am beautiful. My father is a king, so that makes me a princess. And if I am a princess, then I should not be looking down on myself as in, "Oh, you are ugly. Oh, you're not worth it." No, I'm created in God's image and I look exactly the way that God looks as well. And I am beautiful on the inside and out.
Wow. Audience, you got to rewind this back 1 minute and listen to what Chioma just said. All right. If you're lacking in that self-esteem, if you're not feeling confident and you want that mindset that Chioma has, go back and listen to this. This whole episode, you displayed how strong of a mindset that you have, because I think everything you're doing is a mindset. The mindset to wake up every day and work towards your business, the mindset every day to compete and know that you are number one, like just having that mindset and that belief system. And then it's just all intertwined, interwoven with God, and keep doing what you're doing. You're inspiring the world, you're doing positive stuff. And this is what we like to see. You're strong, you're independent, you're caring, you're genuine, you're honest. You're walking the good walk and the right walk of life. And because of that, you're being rewarded. What you're putting out is coming back to you. So all the good is coming back to you. And we know that you're representing yourself well, and you're also representing Toronto, Canada. Let's not forget, this girl's out of Toronto, Canada. 416, stand up. She's over in Nigeria, but she's representing the 6, all right? We're from the 6, Toronto, Canada.
A win. Even if I win for Nigeria, it's still a win for Canada because I'm still Nigerian and Canadian as well. It's a win.
There you go. Yeah. I love it. I love it. So we are concluding the show here. Are there any final words or any final statements that you'd like to say?
I just want to say to everybody who wants to start a business, or everyone who just wants to step into whatever they want to step into in the new journey of their life, is that your only competition is yourself.
Whoa.
Do not. I know, let's say pageantry is not all about, but you might see so many beautiful, beautiful girls who you might think look better than you, or who you might think might win. But you need to just rewind and remember that you are gorgeous, that you worked so hard for this, and that you are your only competition in this. Even in your business, if you see somebody else's business thriving, be happy for them.
Yep.
Be happy. You don't know where they started. You don't know what they are fighting. Right. So be happy. Just keep pushing and keep working towards yourself and getting better. competition, it's you. I just want to say thank you so much, Marcel, for this opportunity. I know from it, and I am so grateful to be in your podcast. I'm happy to be the first woman to be on your podcast.
The first woman to be on the podcast, guys. I love it. So thank you for coming on and doing that for me. You are the most beautiful girl in Nigeria. I wish you all the best, Chioma. God bless you. And remember, guys, hit that like button below. Let's get this video spread, all right? Subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you can get these episodes right to your inbox, all right, guys? Thank you, and this has been nothing but a pleasure. Thank you, Chioma, again. I wish you nothing but the best. Keep showing us your excellence. All the best, Chioma. Thank you.